What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Another weekend, another stream with me, Alexander, also known as Sergeyevitz. Today I will be finishing with my Lighting Sentry Trap Assassin leveling series, as well as giving you my overview thoughts about what I think of this class, her performance, her specific nuances when it comes to mechanic by the end of today's stream. It's not going to be happening for too long. The main goal is to finish off with second half of Act 4, finish off with Act 5, clear some cow level, and give you the overview. Hopefully, if RNG will have mercy on me when it comes to certain enemies in Act 5, I will not going to stuck in it for too long. Even though I have instruments to deal with lighting immune enemies like Fire Trap that I heavily spec'd into from the previous video, aka previous stream. If you haven't checked it, it's available in the VOD format at this Twitch page channel. Basically, I invested heavily into Fire Blast, and then I worked with Lighting Sentry, Dead Sentry, and all of its synergies, such as Shockwave and Charged Ball Sentry from Act 3. This allowed me to clear supposedly impossible or hard to clear, very hard to clear Act 3 when there were plethora of lighting immunes, and get through first half of Act 4, I would say without that much of an issue. Of course, if you exclude times where my Merc died, but that is naturally going to happen. I don't have fortitude for him, so yeah, he's going to die a lot. What else I wanted to mention? I guess I could also mention the aspects of some channels, some other stuff that you can follow when you're waiting for the next stream to occur. You can stay up to date with all the news that we are sharing on Facebook and Twitter, as well as check out our YouTube channel, where I, as well as my brother, post regularly content related to Diablo 2, such as VODs, highlights, game videos about mechanics, and many more games. You will always find there's something interesting to watch while you're waiting for this next stream. So, without further ado, let's get things started. And as always, if you have any kind of questions, if you have any kind of suggestions, or you want to express something, you can do this freely in chat. From my part, I'll do my best to help you understand this game better, from my abilities at least, or just support the discussion with you. Now, I stopped at the River of Flame, specifically at its doorstep, so from this point I shall continue. City of the Damned, let's go straight inside. No, I am going to ignore all of those guys. Refueling Shrine, ignore it for now. Place the traps, see if they react. They reacted. Continue to place. And this is going to be my play style throughout the ending parts of this particular walkthrough. Okie dokie. Now, as far as the plans for... Oh, okay, you guys are immune to lighting, but you definitely are not immune to Fire Blast. Immune to cold. Have fun. Now, when it comes to all kinds of immunities to lighting, I will focus a bit and not going to commentate that much. But when it comes to all the other guys, yeah, I am going to share the plans that I have, definitely for the future. Oh, so even through bone armor I could stagger them. That's very good news, I should say. That's actually great. Those are not immune to lighting, so have fun. Actually, some champion had been killed, several of them. So, as far as the plan goes for the future streams, I would say that starting from tomorrow, just like my brother, I am going to be focusing on modded playthrough of this game, specifically starting a new character. I am still haven't decided whether it be a Lighting Sork or Lighting Javazon. It will be one or the other, that's for sure. And this, you can say that this particular stream is going to be the final one when I'm playing Diablo 2 Resurrected unmodded. At least when it comes to online, because I will be definitely playing in an offline version. Okay, I'm going to just kill them from afar. No need to even go too close, at least. If a merc decides to do so, he can die if he wants. Okay. Oh, it's actually a place where I would be fighting against a blacksmith. Goodbye, merc. Yeah, there's no way I'm saving him when there's like so many stuff is happening when it comes to... Of course I'm going to kite this guy when it comes to all those knights. Ow. Extra fast, I see. It's not immune to lighting, it's just enchanted, that's why he has like increased resistances against magical attacks. As long as I'm finished with him, I am going to get back to town and resurrect my merc. Don't care about those guys, to be honest.
I am overburdened.
What? I thought I had... Okay. I thought I had plethora of space. Apparently not. Let's get my merc back. So yeah, starting from tomorrow, I will also going to be joining my brother on his journey of playing this game with many mods that improves not only QOL changes, but also tweaks and fixes some of the mechanical nuances when it comes to Diablo 2 Resurrected and just original Diablo 2 in general. Okay, let's clear this side too, while I'm at it. The volume of the game is a little bit high compared to how it was before. Okay. Sure, I'm going to tune it down and you can tell whether or not it's going to be helpful. Apply. How about now? What do you think? Is it too high or too low? You can freely post your opinion in the chat. Don't worry, I won't bite. Any constructive criticism helps as long as it's not biased. If it's still too high, then I will lower it a bit too. Okay. Smash it. I need to. Seems good for me. Oh, fair enough. If anything happens, be sure to note me about this in chat and I will most likely fit. I got Ghoul Room. Not bad. I mean, it's definitely not Jaw or Burr or East. Not bad. Not something to be terribly excited about or jumping in joy and happiness, but it's good enough for me. Let's just say it like this. Nothing there. Except for stupid... Oh, okay. Minion pack. I cannot hit him because my grenades are hitting pillars. Okay, now we're talking. So it's pretty much you place this, you quickly switch to the corpse explosion traps, you nuke the hell out of everything. You definitely want to do this too, you want to help your merc with some corpse explosion shenanigans there. Because everybody just gets nuked in seconds. Yeah, I talked about it on the previous streams when it comes to what specific traps, not traps, what specific merc do you want to use with what auras. As for me, I don't like having a Holy Freeze aura because I am proficient enough when it comes to kiting and I don't struggle that much with quickly replacing certain traps or micromanaging certain stuff. So for me it's good, but if you are struggling, if you feel like you could definitely use some help of like just slowing down your enemies and not rely too much on sheer damage or your abilities to micromanage certain stuff, so you can freely go for any kind of trap and aura setups from your mercenary that you feel most comfortable with. Some people have different opinions, like I've said. Some people suggested to play either with 3 lighting sentry, 2 dead sentry, 4 lighting sentries, 1 dead sentry. It was like back and forth, back and forth. Some of the choices depended on gear, gear. The other choices were depending on how well you are at how good you are at kiting, many other factors. But as for me, I already got used to one thing, and it's not necessarily impossible, so for me, learning something else, it's pointless because my skills allow me to persevere and go through all of those situations. And yes, this is actually something that I will note. Even though Abyssal Knights are not Abyss Knight, excuse me, I'm calling it Abyssal Knights because in some games I definitely remember them being called Abyssal Knights for some reasons. Maybe it was in Disciples or another hack-and-slash RPG, but regardless, this is not necessarily the easiest enemy to fight when it comes to fighting with casters, but by the looks of it, it seems like it depends on what type of a caster you are talking about. If it's this version, for instance, Lightning Trap Assassin, she can stagger them and kill them pretty fast through Corpse Explosion and even with Fire Blast, even if they have bone armor on them. So typically with, you know, with other... Even though bone armor protects only from physical damage, at least I have seen from my bone necro that it should theoretically make it less... Not easier, but how would you say it? Like less likely you are going to get staggered from hit. Apparently it's not the case when it comes to fully maxed out and overcapped Fire Blast, so you should definitely keep this in mind as a mechanical nuance. Of course, one other thing that I would hope for, that I could actually select the targets with my traps, but no, it's just wishful thinking, you know. Well, theoretically I can also do this, then wait a bit, and then do this. So have fun. Or no, it's too far away. Can't get to him. Of course, if this class is fully maxed out, then you don't put any points to the Fire Blast. Fully maxed out. If you have Infinity. If your Merc has Infinity, you don't need Fire Blast. You can go without this from the beginning until the end of your journey when you are leveling your class and when you are just trying to grind for the extra levels. Additionally, all of those extra points that you will not spend into Fire Blast will go directly to the Shadow Master, which is, at least that's how people suggest it, is the best summon that you can get in the game, because not only it could get very high and overcapped resistances, it also can utilize some of the skills that you yourself can use, like as a Trap Assassin. Grotesque monsters I also can stagger, which is great. Always great when I can stagger stuff. I'm already at the doorsteps of the Chaos Sanctuary, so we should... Yeah, this is the doorsteps. If only my Merc could follow me, though. I am going to back... Oh, yeah, sure. He's most certainly going to die, but sucks to be him, you know. I have nothing against it. He went in totally different direction, he paid for it. I'm going to check what I was missing there, probably just some white trash. Nothing too crazy. Blood maggots, yeah, who cares? Yeah, like I've said, just some white trash. Boo-hoo. Not that big of a deal. Also, it seems like I have killed one minion pack that were lighting immune strictly by performing corpse explosion stuff. I would love to have him back. Also, maybe it's a good idea to just fill this first row with full rejuvenation potions and craft another full one. because the place where I'm going to be heading, and Act 5 in general, is going probably will going to contain a lot of those monsters with Cursed and with all of the other stuff that can kill unprepared, or I should say moderately geared mercenary, let's just say it like this, or low budget gear mercenary. I would gladly buy some healing potions because I'm not picking them for some reason from the floor. Okay, let's go. Oh, mages are immune to cold, but what about the other? Immune to fire. Okay, no problem. No problem whatsoever. Immune to cold, immune to fire, it should be... should not be anything crazy. If my trap are going to hit them. Immune to lighting, but no, those... I can kill you with Fire Blast and stagger them, and they are pretty weak enemies in general. So, it seems like she's, once again, a very good choice if you want to farm this area, just like with Wind Druid. Okay, let me heal up my Merc. He gets beating up quite badly. Even though, like I've said, your Corpse Explosion is not that great in comparison to Necromancer's Corpse Explosion, because it deals less damage and has less radius. Cool thing about it is that your traps, like you could set up preemptive traps for your enemies to not only follow, but also your traps will explode them only, and I repeat this, only if enemies are getting closer to them. Which means Bale Waves are going to become a joke, because you can set up, you can Mind Blast. Oh, I totally forgot about this idea. You can actually Mind Blast those enemies. And practically, practically chain CC them like no problem whatsoever. Oh great, cursed. Cursed again. Oh, it was actually an elite guy that were cursing us. Fine, fine. Are you going to die already? Thank you, stupid Stormcaster. Oh, that's definitely a party time here. I am going to prepare a Corpse Explosion trap to clear things faster. Yes, like this. -2 packs. There's another champion pack. I should have... Get your filthy hands off my Merc. I said, get your filthy hands off my Merc. Yeah, they have a lot of health. Surprisingly enough, they are so stubborn. And hardly ever die. I don't know, it seems like my lighting traps are just... For some reason, it just passes. Probably they just have a lot of elemental resistances, that's just it. And without Infinity, it's kind of hard to kill them quickly. There's a large charm, sure. Let me grab all the healing potions while I have this opportunity. No, I would prefer to have charms that offer me some resistances. I think I'm going to go always like to the left and then at the top. Fire blast you down, fire blast you down. Use this to perform Corpse Explosion, stagger, and they're dead. Got him. Next. No, 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 no. You don't joke with me about this. Yes, they definitely has resistances against lightning. No way I'm going to believe that they are that sturdy. In comparison, for instance, against physical damage, which I had approximately the same number with Druid, and against magic damage that I have, again, approximately the same number with my Bone Necro when I played. What the hell? Hit him. Hit him. Or at least let my Merc hit him. Okay, let me actually do this. It's gonna be helpful against those guys. Yes. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lightning immune pack. No problem whatsoever. Onwards. 2 seals down, 3 more to go. Of course, my damage would be greatly increased if I, like I said, if I didn't invest all those points into Fire Blast, but as long as I did not don't have any kind of flexibility. My Merc wants to suicide bomb them. Sure, let's try to help him. Somehow, somewhere. Since I don't have all of those flexibility, I'm willing to trade it. Trade the damage for flexibility. But like I've said, nothing stops you if you have Infinity in your hands, either in single player or in multiplayer. Nothing stops you from using it. I got decrepified, really. Hopefully this curse will going to run out before we fight this next elite pack. Got him. This guy has another curse. His defense is at 0. Fine. Can I press the button on the seal? Thank you. I don't think there are any corpses out there, but I might be wrong. Yeah, no corpses, unfortunately. Now there's corpses. Stagger and dead. Yep, another pack down. No problem. Oh, there was actually...
Thanks.
There was actually one guy that I haven't noticed. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab full rejuvenation potion, just moving onwards. Last 2 seals. Minion pack? No, they're not minion pack. They're dead meat. I like to just play games with all those monsters. While still be super safe when doing so. Oh, there's nobody there, but I think that this seal is actually unlocks the last wave, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, let's check downwards area. Could be enemies there. Yep, guessed correctly. What's the matter? Can't move. And now all of you are dead. Probably my Merc is going to die there. If I'm not gonna do the... Yes, just chain control them, come on. So many of them I can actually convert to my side. Get your filthy hands off my merc, fight against each other. Yeah, this is so nice. I actually feel like I'm some kind of overlord. And I'm not even playing as a summoner class. We got him. We got all of them. Yep. Only one left. No sweat. We also still got time to prepare everything before fighting against Diablo. Hey, Grand Charm. Oh, hold on. Let me check. Nope. Yep.
I am overburdened.
What? No, you're not. Okay, as for Diablo, Merc is most likely going to die, so let me quickly show you the gear just in case I'm gonna need to split the segment and show you it afterwards, after I kill Diablo. So he has Tal Rasha, he has Insight, he has regular Duriel Shell Cuirass. That's pretty much it. Let's go. Not even dead, blah blah blah. Cloak of Shadows, by the way, I have checked that it rarely actually works against bosses. Against regular enemies, yes, it does work, but against bosses, no. Yeah, goodbye, Merc. Who cares? Like, I need you. My lightning traps can actually demolish Diablo by themselves. Bye, Diablo. Yep, that was a good idea to show you the gear that my Merc had. And I also going to show you the gear that I have, as well as my stats. Gear goes like this: Heart of the Oak, Shaco, Socketed, Treachery, Spirit, Warren Ward, and Monarch Shield. It's not a perfect Monarch Shield, so don't get your hopes too high. It's not a perfect roll either. Eye of Etlich, Amulet just for the sake of +1 to all skills. Slaying of Hands, again, increase attack speed, fire res, and damage to demons. Raven Frost, that's for cannot be frozen, bonus to dex, as well as some cold absorb. Belt for extra resistances. And Door Star for fire absorption, as well as just some extra stats slapped on top of it, with War Travelers too. Those are my stats at the moment. Increase attack speed is not showed correctly because it's like 65% without taking into account bonus from burst of speed. So you should keep this in mind. Yeah, that's pretty much Act 4. Nothing too crazy. So let's go bring my Merc back, put those stones and runes inside chest, and go towards Act 5. It's funny that actually, like, I suspected, even though I have not checked how well she can farm a Chaos Sanctuary, she actually can do pretty well Chaos Sanctuary rounds on her own, and she will be even better once your gear starts to become higher. Like, even with this is not best in slot setup by no means. So yeah, there's a lot of room for improvement, and you can always get better with the gear on this Lightning Sentry assassin that I currently have. This goes here, what else? Perfect. I can make another perfect. Topaz, sure, don't mind if I do. Damn, after seeing the increased stash space from the mod, I am so sad about seeing only those squares in the OG Diablo 2 and Diablo 2 Resurrected. Luckily, starting from okay, it's not going to be, I'm not saying that I won't be returning to Diablo 2 Resurrected without any mods. I will actually once the next season is going to be dropped, or next patch. Not because of the season, no, I'm not interested in playing all over again because of 2 Rune Wars and maybe some kind of reward that they may or may not announce. This is not what will motivate me to revisit all those classes that I have leveled. What will motivate me to revisit them is the aspect of actually checking how they will rebalance stuff, because they have said they're going to touch upon Lightning Trap Assassin, specifically her synergies with traps. Hopefully they won't ruin it. I'm just saying it straight up front. Now I'm more than satisfied with the way how things works. I don't want to have the need to invest in everything into left side of the tree, only to figure out that, oh, in order to make your damage increase, you would have to go through the martial arts or some shadow discipline and level some kind of skill, because it gives synergy, something that they have done, that they have said they will do for Frenzy Barb. In order for Frenzy to receive more damage, you'll need to put more points to increase stamina. That's ridiculous at this point. I hope that nothing of this will happen. But nevertheless, I will revisit all of those classes, such as Bone Necro, Wind Druid, Sorceress, of course, Blizzard Sorceress that I have, as well as this Lightning Trap Assassin, to check and see their performance, to evaluate how well or not well the new synergy will work, and so on and so forth. But like I said, I won't be playing in the new season. Leveling series will be shifted towards single player experience for the most part. Single player with mods, not just without mods, single player with mods. Okay, I talked enough. Into Act 5. No, I need to buy some more potions. Yeah, something like this. Okay. Until Shank and until Eldritch, yes, it's going to be enough. Okay, Act 5. And the lightning immune enemies in Act 4 wasn't that big of a deal in comparison to Act 3, and even in Act 3, like I've said, Fire Blast had been doing greatly. Had been doing a very good job. And also, I'm surprised to say that Stagger effect is at full force on Hell difficulty. Typically, you know, the higher the difficulty goes, the less... Of course, it depends from spell to spell, but I did not expect that tier 1 spells such as Fire Blast can still stagger certain regular yet strong white monsters as well as elite monsters. Yes, I know I need to talk with you, talk with Larzuk, and onwards into the battlefield.
You'll pay for your
Spears, immune to fire. Oh, whoa. Those are very dangerous. Do not underestimate them under any circumstances. Those guys can hurt a lot on Hell difficulty. Can and will actually hurt a lot, just like guys with spear. And unfortunately, because I don't have any kind of what do you call it? Damage absorption, I will get... Yeah, it's going to be somewhat problematic. Let's just say it like this. I'll leave back over there. I want to finish it off. Preferably from the... of course, immune to lightning. Wait, then how the hell did I get... And immune to fire? You gotta be kidding me. So I need to send my Merc over there. Merc, fetch. If you can do it. I'm going to stagger. Can you... Come on, yes, we did it. Unlucky. Typically, you don't get too many of those type of enemies which are both immune to fire and immune to lightning. Actually, you know, it's better for me to do this, like, and recast from time to time my stuff. I'm losing a lot of HP due to poison and direct physical damage, but that's life of an assassin. High damage, but very low life. Oh, elite bag, don't mind if I do. Thanks for sharing those valuable resources with me. I think I'm going to be doing mostly this stuff. Like, stab and place traps for them. Yeah, that was a good call. There's going to be another lead pack over there too. Got him.
I am overburdened.
While I'm here, might as well do this quickly, get rejuvenation potions, and keep pushing. Jesus, the range galore enemies here. And they are actually, again, like their primary damage type is physical, that's why I'm taking so much damage from it. If it would have been fiery archers that I had faced on nightmare difficulty, I would not have lost that much HP. Okay, I know how to approach this and this. Slowly but surely we're pushing. Playing in the game where you push. Take what they claimed. Don't see anybody there. Okay, now I see a couple more enemies. Killing Shank isn't gonna be that much of a problem as long as I will create some corpses along the way. I should be fine. No, it's another kind of bad thing, the fact that those spears and projectiles fly off screen, and I mean, my traps can... There's some elites? No. I thought that there were elites. No, it's just got the guy with thorns. Got it. The guy. Barbarian has thorns effect. So since they're flying off screen, it's hard for me to dodge them, you know, when I don't see what flies in my direction. No healing. Okay. Charm. Let's check out this charm. Resistances? No. I don't need faster hit recovery. So luckily I can do this. I can play. Remember, you can place those traps even through chasms, so don't think that you should be on the same level as with enemies to continue your pressure or just continue damaging and killing them. You can always find a way to. Where are you going, yo? Hey, Berserker! I know you. I know you like to fight, but not like this. Damn, we actually killed so many of them already. Okay, now there's corpse explosion time. Oh, we got... we got Shank off screen.
Shank, your command has ended.
Sure. So, no more Shank, and I can continue onwards. There's gonna be an Eldritch fight coming up pretty close. I am going to ignore those barbarians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you weren't gonna get to me. Stagger, stagger, stagger. Done. Shank has been killed, actually. And once again, off screen. Key, right? Nope, don't need it. Oh, they are definitely not resistant against fire. Just like with wild archers. Why am I saying against fire? Against lightning. Blunderborg, but no longer lightning immune. Fair enough. Nah. Keep your filthy hands off my merc. Never mind. Yo, crushing blow, man. Oh, fine. I can kill him, I think. If I do this. Dangerous, though. Fine, let me do stuff like this. I need some meat to tank him. Boy, that sounded very strange. Yeah, like I've said, all of those obstacles can slow down my playthrough, but not stop it completely, so don't worry about it too much. I definitely wouldn't want to ignore any of those elites that I have, that I find on my way, because experience is experience after all, and it's better to kill elites than it is to kill regular monsters. Okay, where is he? A moron. Okay. Got him.
Thanks.
Merc still took great damage, but that's something that I cannot prevent from happening. Can you actually break the barricade? I mean, I know I can do this, and I know that those catapults will just... Okay. Extra fast. Why are you so... Okay, got the elite one. And kill all the minions. And because experience is experience, I may or may not visit those side caves. You remember when you are going for Anya, or when you are going for... Not melee attack. Oh gosh, what the hell was that? That was 2 elite packs back to back. That's why. So when you're going for a melee attack, or when you're going for Anya, there is going to be a chance to encounter side caves, and you, like I said, may or may not go in that direction. Can you actually attack the stupid door? Thank you. There's going to be another pack, judging by the fanaticism aura working over there. Sadly I cannot pull off corpse explosion because I'm too far away from... They are too far away from actual corpses. But no need. I would love to utilize teleportation staff, but the one staff that I have prepared, it requires actually for you to be at level 78 to use it. Of course, it contains the most amount of charges, but it also has a very high level requirement. So I don't recommend it if you're looking for purely flexibility in terms of having the option to teleport. There are a lot of staffs that have way low level requirement, but they don't utilized. They don't provide you with any significant bonuses. A la like plus 2 skills, additional fast cast rate, and so on and so forth. They kinda do it, but in a very limited way, let's just say it like this. Oh, I should have... My mistake. Yo, come... Berserker, I'm telling you, he actually aggroed the pack, which is full of, well, not necessarily full of. It's just contained.
I can't carry anymore.
Some monsters that cursed him. All right, got him, and I got the second one too,
I am overburdened.
which were actually lighting immune. By the way, if somebody asks, no, you cannot increase the rate of fire of your traps. It's fixed. No matter what you do, it's fixed. Yes, you can increase the speed with which you place those traps on the ground by having more attack speed. but the rate of fire stays the same no matter how many attack speed you actually have. I think it would be broken if your rate of fire would have been increased, but it's a topic for another day. Haven't played Demon Hunter in Diablo 3. I know he or she or just this class utilizes traps too, but I don't know how effective it would be. The only Demon Hunter that I have seen in Vanilla and Reaper of Souls were using either the ability that allowed you to fire very far away from the enemies, and also another cursed. Yeah.
I can't carry anymore.
And also some kind of like shadow clone, like you are constantly firing and spinning and firing, so that's the practically the only immune to lightning and immune to poison. Got it. Then it's fire blast time. But I am very close to the next to the cave system, so not too big of a deal if I encounter them along the way. Some of them. Waypoint, thank you. Oh, what am I saying to... no, I'm not close. There's still some way to go. I can encounter some of them that will be immune, but it's alright. I have resources to deal with them. Yeah, just like this. Corpses, please. Thank you.
Thanks.
Super healing, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Can you break the barricade? Thank you. Might, but on them it's not gonna be too impactful. On them it might be because of the lighting immune, but my corpse explosion already killed. Oh, it wasn't actually those guys that teleporting that had received a might aura. That was Archer Pack, which I already destroyed. I don't want to go there. Can you break the barricade? Scout with traps. Nothing there. That was a bad move from my end. Should have placed them a little bit earlier. Okay, now I got to the wall, so now I literally have to only find the entrance to the cave. Lacquered plate, but that's not Tal Rasha. Tal Rasha doesn't drop here. It has a very little chance to drop from Mephisto and slightly increased chance to drop either from... I gotta kite this guy. What's the matter? Don't like being stunned too much? Yeah, of course. That's that's his last goodbye. Have this curse. Okay, into the cave. Now, in the cave, I'm looking for a few things. Waypoint, entrance towards the next area, and as well as entrance towards the cave where they are holding Anya in prison. And of course, I'm going to scout the place with traps, not only because I want to prevent myself getting attacked, not necessarily by claw wipers, mostly by minotaurs. What is this? Why am I not... Oh, my traps are hitting obstacles, that's why I don't deal any damage to those guys. Yeah, I also want to prevent any nasty packs that will come in my way. That could come, not will, but that could come in my way. That's a minion pack. I want to save my merc, if this is possible. Are they also have some kind of extra lighting resistance? Because, I mean, they don't have any kind of immunities. So I'm assuming they just have naturally high resistances towards lighting. Or higher than usual. That's the waypoint, that's great. Oh, evil urn. Those guys, those are not that threatening. Yeah, just like with demons in Act 4, those guys just have naturally high amounts of resistances. I'm clicking on it, game, thank you. Like I've said, experience is experience after all, and you don't want to miss out on this. I need to stop collecting that many mana potions and collect healing potions. Nothing there. Something here in the neighborhood. Got him. Now I can focus my attention on this corridor. Got those guys too. That's elite pack. Ow, curse. Yeah. Curse, and they have a debuff which lowers. Oh, there's actually 2 minion packs. Got it. Okay, did we got them all? Oh, we can remove curse from a well. Great. Okay, got him. Stupid succubus. I will still follow this. Oh, there's some kind of green mask that dropped. I don't remember if the mask actually has some. Oh, by the way, Diablo dropped some kind of helmet, but I think I have forgotten to collect it. Anyway,
I can't carry anymore.
let's just move onwards. No, not this. Pick a rejuvenation potion, please. That was an elite pack. Now they're fighting against each other, and now they're dead.
I am overburdened.
Very bad placement of traps. Very bad placement on my end. I'm going to try to compensate it by using Mind Blast. When you see your lighting traps cannot actually pass through those big obstacles, so it's in your best interest to place it either from the side or around them to avoid situations like this, where all of your charges from lighting-centered traps are being fired at some kind of an obstacle. Extra fast. Have fun. Nope, you can't really do anything to me.
I can't carry anymore.
Another elite pack.
I am overburdened.
Let me actually make full rejuvenation potion. Oops. There are no Minotaurs, but I say it's for the better. No Minotaurs and no Lost Souls. Yes, that's another important nuance. Yeah, see, some enemies are could be staggered from Lighting Sentry, some can just ignore full-blown charges from it. Those that are more or less ignoring them, these are the ones that have increased resistances to the element that you are using. Even though the game might not say like immune or lighting enchanted or any kind of enchanted at this point in time, This still means that they are resilient to all the damage output that you are doing. You or your merc are doing. Here's hissing, snakes, yeah, champion. What the hell was that damage? The damage output was just insane. Fine. Yeah, that's the optional cave that I talked about. No, that's not the optional cave, that's mandatory one. Frozen River, where they are holding Anya. Nothing there. Oh, it's a dead end. Somewhat dead end. Just Merc received that many hits from not fire, from Bone Spear? That many hits, that much damage. Perhaps. Evil Urn. Have fun with all those corpse explosions.
I am overburdened.
Okay. Onwards. Yeah, it was most likely some unfortunate circumstance when he just took some massive damage from them because he was standing too close. Wow, that claw... Yeah, take a look at how little damage I'm actually dealing to it. Very little. Okay, note to self, Claw Vipers, just like with those Winged Demons in Act 4, they are resilient to lightning. Now, where do I go? I guess here, since I already started clearing everything, but there may be something over there to the right, because the map seems like it ends there. Nope, not yet. Yes, there's another passage. Glacial Trail, that's the next, that's the main quest area. Char, but no evil urns. Actually feels like it's better to just use Corpse Explosion against them rather than try to deal damage to them with Lightning Sentry, but it's easier said than done, like they say. Right, so this is Glacial Trail. Got it, got the waypoint, got the Glacial Trail. I guess I could explore some more, like that right side in terms, not in terms, in hopes. Oh wait, I actually explored everything, never mind. Into the frozen river. Fingers crossed there won't be any lost souls there. My lightning resistance, like, will definitely not allow me to tank that much hits. Who are they firing at? I would like to know, but it doesn't seem like it's possible from this angle. We're about to fight Claw Vipers. More snakes. Yeah, just more snakes. Snakes are not as bad. Those guys could be a problem if they are mesh armor. Hold on, and socketed too. Let me check out. Nope. Too low defense. Again, I'm trying to scout the way with the traps. There's an elite over there. fire enchanted.
I can't carry him. I can't carry him.
Oh, of course I'm gonna do this. Like, the more enemies I kill from this side, the better. Sure, because why not? And I think I can... No, I cannot make full rejuvenation potions. Okay, 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 more of them.
I can't carry him.
Is it time to place? Yes, it's time. Mana recharge I don't need. Like, I'm going to click on it if I, like, God forbid, I'm gonna get cursed. But for now, I don't need it. I most likely will ignore the shrine in order to keep extra experience going, even from white monsters. Nothing there. Oh, good spot. Good spot because I can do this. I can switch quickly for the traps. There's no enemies there. There are enemies a little bit further to the north, but it's too far away, like I cannot reach them. Oh, nice trap. So yeah, I think Merc just took that amount of damage, not necessarily due to the Bone Spear, but because Charge has a very nice... has a property, or I guess I should say it's not the property, but what do you call it? Mechanic of doing crushing blow. I remember this corridor on other characters. There's gonna be a lot. There should be a lot of monsters here. Yep, guess correctly. I'm telling you, Merc is so eager to fight them, and he has a way greater way greater range to see the enemies and immediately, like, just fix upon them. Wow, that was cheap. The way how they appeared was cheap as hell. Oh, you. I got almost all of them. Okay, now we're talking. Unfortunately, this Thrasher isn't gonna do anything useful for me. Yeah, but the way how they... My bad. The way how they appeared, it definitely was unexpected for me. And it could have ended badly if it not for the Mind Blast. I'm telling you, do not underestimate the value of the Mind Blast. It will get you from so many sticky, tricky, terrible, bad, call it however you want, situations. It's good. Like, it's good, and don't... Like I'm telling you, don't underestimate it. Combat Shrine, yeah, sure. Even though it isn't gonna do anything useful for me specifically. Ow. Merc finds a very good spot to protect himself from Bone Spear. Just hiding here. Yo, enough with this, like, trap nonsense with the snakes. Okay, I got elite ones, and I'm going to kill those guys as well. The moment they will going to beat themselves once again. Again, nice spot, very good spot actually, because I can do this and let the party start it. I'm getting closer to Anya, but I still don't know where exactly. Yeah, see? Very little damage despite the fact that all charges are passing through this Claw Viper. Don't see anybody there. Oh, this is the pack that I need to kill. What's the matter? Having problem with patting issues? Well, not my problem. Cheesed. Cheesed for the win. Still, it's still not over. There's some enemies over there, but who cares, because there are a lot more corpses here that I can explode. Observe the full force of cheesiness. Talk to Mala, sure.
Good afternoon.
I need space for this potion. I need to go back. Then I need to go back again. Give the potion. And grab the reward. I would want to get rid of those potions. Yes, or the scroll. Then we're gonna go and kill melee attack. Boom. Extra resistances, of course, the picture is not so bright still, despite everything that had happened due to the fact that Assassin is actually the class, at least caster Assassin, that
Good morning.
having somewhat hard time to get all those resistances strictly from gear alone. Like, you would need to have also charms with resistances, preferably Torch, preferably Beast Gear with all rest too, like Mara, Stone of Jordan, and so on and so forth. But those are very expensive items and hard to get. So what did she give me? Some kind of scissors? Nah. Kill an Ilya attack, sure. I'm gonna sell this to Larzuk.
Afternoon.
Repair. Sell. Let's go for an Ilya attack. Quickly, 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 quickly.
I should have known.
Yes, 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 yes. We all should have known. It's immune to physical, but who cares? As long as I can create corpses and quickly do this. Merc, don't die. Don't you dare die there. We got him. He dropped some kind of rune sword. Let me get to it. Let me get it and get here. Okay. That was close. So let's see. This. Rune sword. What is it? Trash. I should have saved this mana recharge shrine. Okay. Those guys. With those guys too. Okay, the enemies on the first floor are not very threatening. Hopefully I will quickly find the entrance to the second floor, because sometimes it may happen that you will be wander around here for a while searching for the entrance. Immune to lightning. Okay. But so can easily be disposed of when it comes to a fire blast. Boom, boom, boom. Got him. Let's... Oh, wait. Never mind. There are two elite packs. One of them were immune to lightning, but the other one... No. Giant Treasure isn't so great because it requires... Can you stop for a second and not fight? I'm trying to do an explanation here for the viewers. Refilling Shrine, no need. Yeah, basically Giant Treasure has a lot of stat requirement and it's not that worth it.
I can't carry anymore.
I want to get this full rejuvenation potions. Definitely don't want any of those stuff. And just let's keep going. Like, what if the entrance to the second floor is there? Nice. Disposed of all of them. Got him too? Not bad, not bad. Extra fast by the looks of it, at least some of them. Okay, have fun. with corpse explosion then. Guess you don't get my motto. Got extra level up, sure, might as well invest. It's easy to keep track of everything here, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, this side definitely doesn't have any entrance to the second floor. Entrance, just entrance. I was about to say entrances for no reason. Okay. Yeah, I just ran into like in big circle. You might ask, like, why exactly when you're placing that sentry traps, enemies are not dying immediately? That's because of the mechanic of the traps. Traps are working with a slight delay. There is a good solid second of delay before they will start firing either dead sentry traps or lightning sentry traps, doesn't matter which one you're going to use. There's always going to be a delay, even in between the shots and when you are placing them on the ground before they are going to fire. Nah. No shenanigans here. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention which aura my Merc was using. So, my Merc is using Aura Prayer. Yeah, I know the effect of it, it's not so great when it comes to scaling towards hell difficulty, but on some on some occasions it actually saved his life a lot more, quite often actually, from poison, for instance, from any other damage that he is receiving, and so on and so forth. So it's like that with him and his aura. Why am I placing? I saw the Temple Guardians that I'm still placing lighting sentry traps. Okay, let me go to the right. See, even Temple Guardians are getting staggered, so yeah, I can, at least for now, getting through almost like half of the, what do you call it, half of the Act 5 difficulty. Half of Act 5 is already behind me, almost. I can safely say that I did not have that much of an issue with it. Yeah, sure, immune to lightning enemies are a thing, and you have to quickly switch between your Fire Blast and Mind Control or Mind Blast, but that's, like, for me, for a person who used to press many buttons, and no, many not according to Diablo 2 standards, because some people are saying, oh, this character is hard because you would have to press many buttons. If you have experience with such games as World of Warcraft, or okay, screw MMOs, action RPGs, like Grim Dawn, for instance, where on a summoner class, on the class such as a Warlock, which plays like a combination between like a debuffer and a spellcaster, you have a lot of things that you have to keep track of, a lot of buffs, debuffs, curses, and so on, and direct damage. So the number of buttons way exceeds something that you would see in Diablo 2. This is why most experienced players would not going to struggle that much with a Trap Assassin, even though technically, like I said, according to Diablo 2 standards, yes, you do have to press a lot of buttons, even if you do have Infinity. But for me, like, it's not a big deal at all. Yes, let the corpse explosion collect its toll. Excuse me. Where's the entrance to the level 2, though? Have cleared almost the entirety of level 1. And I haven't found... Okay, there it is. That's the entrance. Oh, those guys. First, let's do this, then let's do this. Then, like a... Oh, great, portal shrine. Oh no, that could be a problem. So, they are immune to lightning, at least when it comes to Night Lords. It's one type of Minotaurs. But I can still stagger them with Fire Blast and with Mind Blast too. You gotta be kidding me. Stop fooling around. There are champions there too. I just wanna fill the screen with as much like corpse explosion traps that I could. I will still keep my Merc alive. That's the only one left. You stupid... Goddamn healers. I don't care about that slow effect. Oh, wait. There was actually an elite over here.
I can't carry
Fine.
anymore.
Get your filthy hands off my Merc, I'm telling you. Another elite goes to dust. Bites the dust, goes to dust. Wow, that sounded
I
terrible.
can't carry anymore.
Get me those full rejuvenation potion. There had been a unique scimitar that I want to check quickly. What is it? No. Thank you, but no.
I am overburdened.
Oh my god, like really? How many Night Lords? I'm just gonna do this. Immune to lightning, immune to fire? No. Abort the mission. Let's use this corridor. Screw this. I'm not fighting them over there with immune to lightning and immune to fire. No way, sir. I want to check this Grand Charm. And I also want to keep my Merc alive. He's fighting another set of Night Lords. Gone. No. Nice teleportation. Yeah, sure. Yo, freaking healer heals other die. Yeesh. Okay. Okay, I killed some. It would be enough, I think, to start pulling off chains of corpse explosion on them. Yep. Like I've said, it's gonna be enough. Got those two. Got the healer down. Even though, for some reason, he didn't do any damage with his Blizzard. This guy also will go down. Yeah, it's slow. I'm not going to deny that it's slow, but... like I've said, don't have the best equipment in the world, and I have to do something with the stuff that I have. Still have to do something with the stuff that I have. Yo, but what if the entrance to the level 2 is actually in that corridor where the Minotaurs were? I haven't think of it. No, this is a dead end. It's doable to kill them, I just have to control the minions and also have to stagger their champion while waiting for the minions and my Merc to finish that guy off. but I gotta be quick with my stuff that I'm planning to do. Long corridor, full of minions. I mean, white trash. Okay, next. Seems like just bombarding them with fire, at least when it comes to regular monsters, but bombarding them with fire blasts does better than trying to set up mind blast situation, control them, and so on and so forth. See? Wow, another dead end. Telling you the entrance is gonna be to the right side, but on the left side I will only find a waypoint. Which is not bad, but not mandatory, considering I'm not planning to fight to farm melee attack with this particular character. Oh, great. Ow. Came too close to them. How many of stupid good-for-nothing healers? Hierophants galore. There's more of them to the right, by the way. Check the left corridor first. I used some potions, yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Okay, get your filthy hands off him. And enjoy all those corpse explosions. Like I've said, it's not hard, it's just slow. Even with Night Lords. Okay, resist cold. Yeah, that was such a great idea to come into another dead end. Okay, the battle had been won, which is great. The pathway to level 3 still hadn't been achieved, hadn't been found. Typically, with other casters, I don't remember that I could have pulled off something like this, that is, directly stand into Minotaur's face and then use Fire Blast against them, because the skill actually does a very good job at staggering. Like, I don't remember trying to do the same thing even with Wind Druid, even though he's a close-range caster. Got him. Got those guys too. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, the karma is going to get to me. The entrance to level 3 will be exactly where I have spotted those elite pack of Minotaurs. Okay. Check the chat. No, I prefer resistances, but not pure defense, which just gives dodge. Know what I mean? Okay, let's finish this guy. Finish all of those little dudes too. And then let's go to the right. Nothing other than hidden stash. Minion, immune to lightning, immune to cold. Another elite pack. See, that's... What am I doing? I actually am using all the potions instead of attacking the... I used up all of those potions. Yo, get your hands off me. Yes, you can. When you stagger them, you actually prevent them from continuing relentless pressure through their double swing and frenzy shenanigans. Okay, let me fix the situation. I definitely didn't mean to use up all those potions like this. And why did he still retain his charge? Who cares? Who knows and who cares? Anyway, that was bad micromanaging from my end. I hate healers. Oh, great. Lovely. Luckily, it wasn't a pack of Minotaurs, it was just those guys. Sure, resist lightning, remove scars. Didn't you know that? Fine, I'll put those two for now. Kill him. Really? That's definitely not intended. I didn't plan to full clear almost everything. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, look, I'm telling you the entrance is gonna be there. Just where I had seen immune to fire and immune to lightning. Karma is a bitch. I have unlocked the waypoint, so... If I need to retrieve my corpse, even though I don't plan to die, personally, myself, if a merc dies, so be it, but... I would want to stay alive. I like how he ignores Mercenary and goes straight for me. I can... No, cannot. I'm out of range. Yeah, it's exactly over there. I am trying to keep him alive, by the way. In order for... Never mind. Time to run. Oh, so you also have mana burn too. No wonder. And where the hell is my... The hell is my... What do you call it? Dead sentry traps. Why they are not working? I mean, this guy was running literally on them all the time, but they were just standing still, as if nothing happened. Oh, fine, fine. Let me bring my merc back. I did kill some minions, and I don't think I killed Elite. Elite has still stayed alive.
How may I be of help?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you how you can help me. Mana burn. Like this.
What do you need?
No, I don't want to add sockets to anything for now. Oops. I want to bring my merc back and continue my journey.
What is it?
Like I've said, getting to certain bosses is much more harder than killing them. He's damaged. He's damaged too. Okay, -2, so only one left, I suppose. Yeah, there he is. Why are you constantly... Kill him, Merc. Yes, good job.
I am overburdened.
Proud of you. Now where do I go? I have seen that to the right there's like a glowing chest, but there's no staircase, so maybe I will just simply check all of those like corridors that I have missed. Oh, never mind. There it is. From the eyes, where the eyes are looking, this is where you need to go. So I check this and then I'm gonna go there. Archers? Sure. After Minotaurs, they are not that big of a deal. Immune to physical and what immune? Haven't managed to check it. What kind of oh, armor shrine. Okay. I'm gonna definitely get it. Night Marauder. Have I seen those guys before? I think I haven't, to be honest. Night Marauders. He's not here. Let's check the other corridor. Well, after Minotaurs and every other enemies that were lighting immune, this place feels so... this floor feels so much easier. I'm not going to even deny that. I think this is the correct way. You missed. Okay, granted you hit me. Grand Charm, huh? Let me see. No. This is the place, yep. Quest log appeared, this is the one. So I don't want to get hit by corpse explosions, so I'm going to... There's new... He died. In seconds.
You dark mages are all alike.
Okay.
Obsessed with power.
I was about to say I don't want to hit by corpse explosion, but I have placed some corpse explosion traps of my own there, and they killed everything, including him. Yes, that was fun. Who cares? We killed it. Victory. Return to town and continue with the main quest line. That was probably the easiest melee attack kill that I have had. More defense. Yeah, pretty much quest completed. Next step, Ancients. Walk through the passage. Yes. Stationary waypoint into Crystalline Passage, and from here it's all the way there. I didn't even realize what the hell did I receive, like Holy Bolt, it was there. Increased speed was there. Demons was there for defense too. Fire, maybe just extra defense. Yeah, like more chance to dodge the attacks. Boo-hoo. It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, I'm not gonna get level 80 before I reach Bale in terms of, you know, in hopes of having Arachnid Smash belt that gives +1 to all skills and increase my damage output, but I don't think it would be necessary, to be honest. Yes. Have fun. Light-plated boots, let me check this. Not bad for leveling. I don't know if we had this already. I'll keep it for now in Harada Cube. I don't know where to go. Let's start with this corridor first. No archers? No, just warriors. Interesting setup of enemies. Oh, another minion pack. Never mind. Got him. Fire. No, I don't want to touch Fire Shrine. I know what it does. Nothing there. Only those guys. Immune to cold and immune to poison. Wow, they're super squishy. Yeah. Another lead pack. How? No. Control. Control is the name of the game. Control them and just kill them afterwards. Yep, like this. Got it. Easy. Let's go. Another minion pack. Yeah, it's pretty much this whole cave consists of warriors. By the way, don't forget that Corpse Explosion does physical damage, and it won't work against enemies that are immune to physical. Oh, it's a waypoint. Thought it was an enemy. My bad. So if I go here, let's see, let's check it out. Mages, who cares? For the record, I died only once with this character when I have been at Act 3, and that was only because I thought that I could get away with not investing into Fire Blast and getting through passing through Act 3, which coincidentally is the hardest for all the lightning damage users due to the presence of immune to lightning enemies out there. So yeah, I got surrounded and I got killed, basically, like, long story short. However, once I respect, I already said that I did not have that much of an issue there, and I had cleared, well, not the entirety, but I have went through Act 3 without that much of an issue. Again, slow, yes, but safe. I'll go all the way downwards. Oh, whoa. Those guys said resurrected. So easy to bait them when you have this burst of speed on. A lot of the attacks... Okay, lightning immune. A lot of those attacks are simply whiffing, and I don't receive any kind of damage whatsoever. Both from them and from snakes prior to this cave. Champions? There should be champions at the bottom, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, no more Rotwalkers there. There's some gloom bats, which I'm going to dispose of myself with Fire Blast. Another evil urn, sets of skellies, and I guess a magical chest, according to the statue. Yeah, there it is. Okay, nothing most likely will bother me with this amount of explosive traps just laying here on the ground. If anything will going to get up, it will going to get nuked. I have forgotten to buy Scrolls of Town Portal. Yeah, my mistake. Okay, so this is a dead end. Let's select another path. Although, wait a second. He will earn. Yes. Got it. Experience. It matters. Nothing here. Oh, never mind. Dead end in this small room and in the other one too. Now what? You know, it feels strange. I think their willingness to do the charge attack depends not necessarily on the distance between you and your character, rather if you move or not. That's what I have noticed. Because in this case, I have been closer to them in comparison to the previous times where I have stayed pretty far away from them. Not pretty, just far away from them, but they were still doing their charge attack because I was moving non-stop. So this is an interesting observation that I have, that I wanted to share also with you. Nothing there outside of Amethyst. I want to collect Amethyst. What am I doing? I have Shocking Blast. Yeah, I could just control them and then yes, and then do stuff like this. No, let's no, where the hell do you hate when this happens? I'll lead back over there. Magic resistant, but who cares? Got him too. It's time to switch potions to fill up. I think first and second row will be filled with full rejuvenation potions in preparation for the Ancients fight up ahead. Okay, this leads to Frozen Tundra. What if I find this extra cave that I kept mentioning, but I have no opportunity, had no opportunity to show you on the stream, specifically on Hell difficulty. I showed it already on Nightmare, but not on Hell. There are enemies out there. Can bombard them. Yes, I can. Got him. Almost all of them. Yes, this is the extra cave that I had mentioned. Shael is not bad by itself, so let's pick it up. It's attack speed after all, another rejuve potion, yes. Actually 2 of them. 3 of them. Yikes. Can make another one, sure. Drifter's Cavern. No lost dolls or too many enemies who are immune to lightning, please. Those are not that bad. Okay, definitely not this one. A lot of bulls I see, yep.
I can't carry anymore.
Guy's teleporting or am I glitching myself? Think he was teleporting. Yeah, got him. There was a lot of them, but I got him. I just don't want to miss out on this juicy experience, that's why. By the way, no crossroads. From here, at least. Okay, we set up a nice thing. We can actually advance onwards. Thanks for providing me with 2 extra full rejuve potions. I definitely will need it. Okay, no more rejuve potions. Bulls, more of them. Oh wow, with extra fast too.
I can't carry anymore.
Can you? Of course. What did I expect it? I just want to... Yeah. Granted, they don't have that much of a health pool themselves, so it's pretty easy to deal with them, even if they're like, oh, immune to fire, or like immune to lightning, and it's so threatening. But no, they are most certainly not Minotaurs. I don't know why I did that. They are most certainly not Minotaurs, and you can easily dispose of them. Cannot go there. It's like with Lost Souls, by the way. I think if you have good amounts of resistances, or even overcap resistances, and your damage allows you to kill them quickly, it's not gonna be that big of a deal for you to fight them. Granted, for close range casters it's gonna be harder than for the other ones, but for the most part you should be a-okay. We killed them all there, almost. Nobody there, and only one small island that I haven't explored. It's here. And nothing is here. Okay. Since, yeah, I already killed the elite pack. So many. Fine. So onwards to the frozen tundra. I have talked about this Shadow Master of Trap Assassin, how like it's the best because he can get an overcap resistances. It's the best, not for the damage output, but for the tankiness, as far as people were telling, the ones who have way more experience with this class than I do. From the footages, I say yes, but only when it comes to casting specific spells. Not all the time, like he's better. It's when you summon him, he has a tendency to cast certain spells, and once those spells are casted, the summon has the various type of effects. If the spell that he casted like gave him resistances, let me actually show it to you. He also has resist. Oh, no, Fate. Granted, he isn't gonna die as easily because of it. Oh, another instance where I would have to force my Merc somehow. Kill the stupid door. Immune to physical? Nope. Oh yeah? Think you're so special because you can stomp? I can stun you non-stop. Good luck.
I can't carry anymore.
Traps, yes, please. Oh, another pack. Don't mind if I do. Immune to physical. Oh. I wasn't stunning him. Got him.
I am overburdened.
I wasn't stunning him, I was recasting my burst of speed over and over again. Champion packs. What? What just happened? Yo. Get your filthy hands off my merc. Damn, they had a lot of HP. Now I want to get those rejuvenation potions. Let's skip them. Go straight this area. Another minion pack, and what's with the lighting enchanted all of a sudden? Got him. Got him myself.
I can't carry anymore.
Don't need.
I am overburdened.
That was a lead pack. You know what? It would be a good idea to get back to town to dispose of all of this jewelry. Well, stones, gems that I have collected, because they occupy quite a lot of space and prevents me non-stop from picking up regular potions as well as rejuvenation potions. So let's invest some time to do this inventory management stuff. Okie dokie, this goes here. This I can already craft. Also, I can finally this. Not gonna take me that long, but in the end it will be worth it. This. Wait, why did I need? Okay, fine. I can make another full rejuve. Definitely don't need this. Yeah, look how much space I just freed because of all those stones. Also, as I said, I want to restock on my Scroll Town supplies. Scroll Towns. Scroll the town portal. Onwards. Now, rejuve potion, identity, healing, healing. Dude, that's literally the fourth one with lightning on hit. I'm not joking, literally the fourth one. By the way, he's standing right next, like right over the tree, and cursed too. Yes, of course. Because how could it be otherwise? Oh, another champion crushers. Get your filthy hands off my merc. Cursed. Cursed plus Infernal. Deadly wombo combo. I mean, I got him, but could have easily started singing songs to my merc. Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's time to talk with you again.
Afternoon.
Remove this curse, please. Thank you. Huh? Oh, nice. I have a Crush Beast of my own. Wait a minute. I control Crush Beast, but I don't control the pilot. Interesting nuance. I thought both the pilot... Don't kill my merc for the second time, please. I thought both the pilot and this beast could be controlled. No, not the case. Also, I thought it's going to be either or. Oh, also not the case. It's one or it's only gonna be Crush Beast. Bye. Got to the wall already. Was this another elite pack? Nope, just regular berserkers. Oh, a champion pack of those guys that do practically nothing other than dying from chain stun. There's no waypoint, but I might as well search for a waypoint inside, like before fighting the ancients. I want to do so. Don't know honestly about searching for this extra cave, because even if I think of including full clear of all the floors before I will reach Bale himself, the experience is not gonna be enough for me to get level 80, no way. So, yep. No hard Minotaurs, please. Okay, Carvers are fine. Skeletons are fine. Those guys are also fine. So, not the toughest combo that you could get. Definitely. I have seen way worse situations. To the left, there's actually a well, and I want to clear it. Because if I want to use it to remove a curse, it would be so great. Elite pack over there. I don't know where to focus my attention because of the stupid okay, curse. Screw you. I'm removing this. That's because of the curse I wanted to clear the pathway towards the well. Fine, Area Summit at the beginning. Lightning immune? I don't know. Hard to focus my mice. Yes, immune to fire, but doesn't really matter. Or can kill it easily. Fanaticism aura. Dude, why are you also... There's still another elite.
I am overburdened.
Because of the might aura that I have seen. Got him. Hopefully this curse will run out sooner rather than faster. Okay, got him. Actually, before going there, I should have checked the right corridor. Because it seems like there's a chest and a couple of champions too.
I can't carry anymore.
That was really worth it.
I can't carry anymore.
Fine. Hold on. Full Reju, Flawless Emerald. I don't think that third full Reju Kraken Shell. Kraken Shell isn't that great, I think, for a base. It requires a lot of strength, even though it has very good defense. Although it's 4-socketed, though. For a 4... Do you need L-Sold for a Fortitude? I think you need 3-socketed. I'll check later. Got the minion too. Keep going. They're dropping those gems left and right. As for me, like I have said, I'm searching strictly for a waypoint. And maybe this extra cave that I mentioned earlier. Oh, nice, champion pack.
I'm overburdened.
See, he's also not easily staggerable with this lightning sentry. Another well, huh? Means either a tough battle ahead or it's just there. Wow, dead end. Fine. Watch how waypoint would have been at the very beginning of this map, just to the right, and not where I'm currently at. Yeesh. And cursed too. Actually, it's not that bad. Oh, yeah. I can actually remove this curse. No need to wait. Wait, how did he... wait, I still don't get it. How did he get cursed? From Elite when he was fighting him, okay. Yeah, now it does make sense. When he got mind controlled. Okay, another champion pack. Quickly kill them. Said quickly kill them. That's the optional cave. Icy Cellar. My Torah. On carvers? Really? Sure, good luck. Wow. Easiest clear in my life.
I am overburdened.
Luckily, when you spend points towards synergy of your lightning traps, your damage from fire blast, excuse me, still is going to will still increase. See, fire blast from charged bolt, from lightning sentry, obviously, from that sentry, even from shockwave. So yeah, it's great. Like the way how the synergy works in this class, I like it. Easy to understand. There's a lot of flexibility here. Okay. Now I'm ready to go and fight the ancients. Let's use this corridor. I haven't been here. Maybe along the way I may encounter some elites. Boom, boom, boom. All the packs are almost gone. So many shamans. But all of them are white, so let's not stick here for too long. So I gotta go there. Yep. I only have 2 mana potions. I don't know, like if what if one of them will be mana burn? Got some green circlet, but green are not really good as far as I'm aware. The only good ones are unique circlets. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad, but I already had it. So I wanted to grab mana potions. Mana potions, yeah. It still might not be enough. We shall see. I definitely... Okay. Fire immune, who cares? I don't want to have any of them to have lightning immune. Actually, no, I shouldn't say fire immune, who cares, because what if one of them have both lightning and fire immune? That would be very problematic to deal with. And nope, switch back. Extra fast. I already fought extra fast as a sorceress. I think with this class is gonna be easier. They are resilient. I don't know if they are resilient to Mind Blast. It's gonna be a good thing to try out. To find out. To try out. Let's see. No, they are resilient. Have fun. Have fun with kiting. I don't know, some of them have lightning immune. But they're never gonna catch me with this movement speed. And without extra fast, he's gonna be lightning immune and immune to cold. Oh, this guy is annoying. Why is he gonna want to melee him if all he's excuse me, if all that he's wants to do is just throw axes? That's pretty much it. I almost got one. I'm gonna get this guy last. I've already got the spinning guy, then jumping guy, and this throwing guy is gonna be last. Yeah, who cares? Like, don't really... It's not a hard encounter whatsoever. Okay, you wanted to fight? I'm at your service. See, Mind Blast doesn't work against them. That wasn't a hard fight whatsoever. Even with the... Of course, I didn't receive any kind of curse, any kind of extra fast, or both lightning and fire immune, but it wasn't so bad. Ancient's beaten. The gear list stays the same, like it's Shaco, Heart of the Oak, Treachery, Laying of Hands, Raven Frost, Belt for S and stats, Dwarf Star, War Travelers. The charms that I have are Git's Charm and charms that gives me resistances for the most part, only resistances. Stats are as follows. They are on your screen when it comes to res. When it comes to the other stats, such as increased attack speed, which doesn't really show the correct picture. Like I said, it doesn't take into account burst of speed bonuses. Merc, Sure Insight, Talrasha, and Uriel Shell. 1 skill point, yep. Okay. On to the fight against Bale. Home stretch, basically. No lost souls or minotaurs, please. Ah, those guys, I can't deal with them. Who cares? As long as I can create some corpses and pull off a corpse explosion trap, it's not gonna be... Oh, it was an elite pack? Sure. And another to my left. Immune to physical, but not immune to fire. Thanks for all those potions. Only challenging part, I would say, would be, well, some challenging parts. Getting to Bale, of course. And then, Bale waves, not so challenging. I think it's mostly the challenge keeping Merc alive, to be honest. Like, not necessarily killing the waves. Yes, I am going to take some time to clear the stuff so that I can kite if anything bad happens, but thanks to... Oh, I haven't cleared any corpses. Cleared. Haven't have any corpses. Champions, healers, huh? Why don't they have a tagline heal each other, since it's pretty much the same as regular healers? Also, I hate when those guys are simply running away and do nothing other than running away. No. Ah, never mind. I already cannot drink from the well because I accidentally drank 2 times from it. Okay, floor number 1 done. On to the floor number 2. You know, for the extra safety, just in case, because I don't have a waypoint yet. Zombies? Really?
I can't carry anymore.
Fine, I suppose. Sure. Oh, yeah. I can't stay too long on one. Forgot about the stupid. It's not stupid. It's actually not bad in the context of fighting the true final boss. How he constantly, quote-unquote, reminds you of his presence. Through this. Wow, stamina shrine. Whatever shall I do without it? Okay. That's good. Oh, and I'm literally at the doorsteps to level 3. Fine. To my right. Okay, they're lighting mages. Oh, never mind. They are still immune to. I saw immune to fire. I hoped that they were they don't have immune to lighting. Oh, that's bad. Actually, no, not really.
I am overburdened.
Screw you, blood bosses. I'm going in the wrong direction, by the way. See? That's the right one. Nah. It won't work on me. Not like this. Oh, yeah, sure. And that minion, step right into this. Oh, and you're immune to fire. Haven't you heard? I have more than just this instrument. Mana burn. Screw you. Damn. And actually nothing here. I have so many full rejuvenation potions, I don't think I need them. That wasn't the right way to go. I guess I should go here. Easy. Granted, I got somewhat lucky with the enemy variety here. This run was definitely Enemy setup was definitely way easier than others. Okay, I can get in the throne room, Lost Souls with Minotaurs combined. So it ain't over until it's over, you know. Oh wow, immune to what? Fine.
I am overburdened.
Dude, literally 3 grenades despite them being immune to lightning. 3 grenades at their face and they're dead. This guy wasn't immune to lightning, but I didn't pay attention to his immunities anyway. So much for going to the right. I guess here.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, definitely here. Oh yes, have fun. Nope. Yep, this is the way. Portal, just in case. I'm going to open up another one. Oh yeah, those guys are tough. Oblivion Knights once more. If you haven't known, you can actually juke and make this bone spirit hit the wall and not your character, or just force it to disappear. No, you stay there. You stay there in the traps. Stay right over there.
I can't carry anymore.
Traps will do everything for you. You don't have to even go in the room directly yourself. Oh. There's no one here. Empty! Empty here? No. So what if you're cursing us since you are already almost all are dead? I guess it's just a obstacle for future encounters. That's pretty much it. Yeah, and I would prefer to start from the ground up. Faceplate, in case you need Griff. You can collect it and use it as a base. Not shooting at anything. Still not shooting. Okay, now they're shooting. Deadlords are immune to fire. Okay, that's actually not bad. Crowd control is the name of the game. Minotaur is at my side for now, but I'm going to kill him whenever he appears. Yep. Wow. Wow, okay. Chill. You can pretty much just keep stun locking them to prevent them from swinging at your merc or at yourself. Yep, got him too. Next. Got this guy too. Okay, the coast is almost clear, I should say. There's a couple of enemies over there, definitely in the main hallway, if I'm not mistaken. No? That was a preemptive no. Okay, I'm sorry. Stupid Oblivion Knights. Welcoming committee always screws things over. Got him. Got every one of them. No sweat. Almost. Typically there's a couple of Doom Knights over there from the left and right side of the Bale's throne because they're cowards, they're hiding behind instead of fighting up front like their master who sits around the protective shield. My traps didn't hit him. That's why it took so long to finish him. Not finish him, but finish them. See? Wave number 1. Now you can do this. And watch. Just keep staggering them. That's pretty much it. And then pull off a corpse explosion to finish them off. This guy... I think this guy is immune to lightning? Or was immune to lightning. Same deal. Can you freaking heal yourself already? Might be definitely harder than expected, but... freaking... gonna get my merc back. Wave 3 is done, so it's not that big of a deal. I just want to finish it off with the merc for the next 2 waves and for Bale as well.
Besting.
Yes, I know that I bested ancients in battle. Oop. Corpses had been removed, unfortunately. But we'll handle it. Why? Because it's gonna be fun. Check this out. Oh, with Conviction Aura too. We killed actually we killed the lead faster than we killed any other ones. Wow. See, told you. We actually, like, I managed to convert almost everybody against this guy. Okay, it's gonna be easier. Somewhat easier. I don't think I can control those guys though. Yeah. Goodbye, Merc. Yeah, those cannot be controlled. Have fun catching me, even through the Decrepify, you cannot actually catch me. Lister can actually have lightning immune, so be careful with that. That's pretty much it. Again, just bringing my Merc back, and I just gonna fight Bale. That's pretty much it. No problems whatsoever. Kill Bale, yes, as if I haven't figured that out. I'll just put it here. I will make a full rejuve potion out of this, definitely. Might as well just drop those. Yeah, drop where? God damn it, running out of space. Please, please, can we get the mod in online mode that will going to extend the stash? Please, for the love of God, I hate you. I hate I hate using mules for this. If it could be done for offline, then it could have been easily done for offline too. Just my 2 cents. Right, bail time. Right? Yeah, I do have. I'd say it's enough when it comes to resources. Like, if anything, I'll use all of those rejuvenation potions. Or just open up a portal and restock on them, so who cares? Kill Bale, where are you at? There you are.
warrior.
Resurrect. It actually keeps up with the level. His level is equal to my level, which is kind of surprising. Oh yeah, I forgot. Can almost collect more of them. Almost, always. Sure, let's go.
The World Stone.
I cannot cheese him from here. I gotta go to the bridge. Why are you firing? Dude, Bale, are you okay? Look at him! Look at this idiot! I mean, yeah, sure, you can attack me with your wave that doesn't even do any damage. Who cares about your stupid tentacles? We can finish them off easily. Even those ones. What a fight. Great fight, ladies and gentlemen. Bale just sits there at the bridge and spams Inferno for no reason. Working as intended, right? I guess his copy is working more as intended than than Bale himself. This is the most boring fight ever. Yeah, sure. So I can say that in comparison to Diablo, he has way much higher lightning resistances, because Diablo by this point would have been dead already 2 times, not once. Like my Merc, by the way. But who cares? That was such a boring fight. Nothing special whatsoever. Got him. As for gear, Shaco, Heart of the Oak, Treachery, Lay on Hands, Raven Frost, Belt for Res and Stats, Dwarf Star, Amulet with plus skills, Spirit Rune Ward and Monarch Shield, War Travelers, Merc Hat Tal Russia, Insight, and Duriel Shell Kiras. Stats are as follows, they are on yours. 75 resistances to all. No, that's for the Fate proc. Excuse me. Those are my resistances. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much it. So the only small thing that needs to be done is clear cow level. But yep, leveling process with Lightning Trap Assassin had been finished, more or less. I mean, not more, but just finished. That was the later 2 acts, like Act 4 and Act 5, were really not difficult whatsoever, even though I did not encounter all the tough enemies, a la Lost Souls, or there were not too many of those Minotaurs. because of the mechanics of Mind Blast and Fire Blast being also a good tool for staggering enemies, I did not have that much of an issue against them. Again, I don't have Infinity, my gear is not best in slot. I do have a couple of very good items in general, but it's not to say that my character or my merc is like overpowered, especially my merc, like no way. It's a little bit too much because I need, first of all, Tomb of Portal, and I need First Leg. And I also need to res my merc back. So yeah, I'm going to clear cow level, I'm going to give an overview of this class, and I'm going to wrap today's stream, like I have promised from the very beginning, to the Act 1. Let me grab First Leg. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This is the one. Oops. Open Sesame. Yeah, the damage isn't that spectacular if you take into account so much points that I have invested into Fire Blast. If you invest everything into here, then your damage would significantly skyrocket to the point where you'll be doing from 1 up until, like, I think 5.5k or 6k, to be honest, with the current gear that I have. Yeah, what am I waiting for? Let's go. I honestly don't think that you even need Merc here. It's just going to pull aggro from you. Yeah, I get it, but it will spread those cows further away from each other, making them group in a smaller packs than in big packs that you would want them to group. Yeah, strictly speaking, like if you wanna focus this character on farming exclusively cows, then yes, obviously you don't need any Fire Blast. It will be enough to invest points only into Lightning Traps, and its synergy. The guy has lightning immune. And curse too. Never mind. I killed him. Can I gather bigger groups? Cares about the merc, to be honest. I don't remember what the hell is an Earth Spirit. Ow. Okay, that was an accident. I'll give you that. That was not supposed to happen. Let me bring back my stuff and my gold. I was getting lazy. I got cursed and cows killed me because of this. No corpse? Still no corpse? Okay, there we go. Finally. Gold. Yes, and all of those potions, please. Bring them back. Oops. It's never gonna get. It's never gonna do anything to me. Yeah, I can continue onwards. Yes, technically I will count this as a second death when it comes to hell difficulty, but that's nothing. It happens. Situations like this, the way how she sets up her traps and then she plays around Course to Explosion, kinda reminds me of Necromancer. 2 large charms, really? Oh, I should have saved those potions. I don't have a merc. Okay, let's check them out. 70 life, no. For the strength, no. I am looking for charms that gives me just resistances. 2 cows. No cows. Do I really need to stop for 3 cows? Okay. That was 2 corpse explosion, but like I've said, like sometimes things can happen. And you're kinda forced to do the corpse explosion one more time because it's not doing as much damage compared to Necro. There's nothing there. I've still heard that when it comes to single player, for player 8 to be specific, what do you call her? Lighting Javazon is de facto the best for clearing cows. But only for clearing cows. Yeah, this is exactly, reminds me exactly of the gameplay with a Bone Necro that I had. Oh, great. Those guys. Got him. I do have full rejuvenation potion, yep. Not big pack, but okay. Got him. Next. I think it's just because of the mechanics of lighting Javazon makes it so good when it comes to clearing waves versus clearing singular targets. I'm talking about when she hits the target, that lighting multiplies and spreads to create, and it creates a wider area of effect, which by default is going to make everything much more easier if your goal, like I've said, is to clear big groups of monsters versus clearing singular targets. Yeah, she can do this, like even in this setup, but obviously I don't recommend it. I recommend you to fully respec into lightning. Even with lighting immunes, yes, there's lighting immunes here, but you can either skip them or you can use Mind Blast and the power of your Merc to finish them off. So, to speed the clearing process, you definitely want to use as much damage as possible versus those cows. Oh, another full rejuvenation potion, don't mind if I do.
I can't.
Actually... Nice try. No, don't need it. No mana potions for some reason. Or I just ignored them and didn't pick them on my way here. Haven't picked them on my way here. Wait. Yes, I definitely ignored them. Because there were some of them. There's not too much cows left. Not too many. Yes, keep exploding them. See, the lighting just spreads and it focuses in random targets. This is why, like I've said, it's good because it has a very good range, but it's bad if you want to pinpoint the exact target and just burst it down. You can't do this. You cannot do this. Even if you set those traps directly on top of the target's head, it's not possible. Okay, let me clear that pathway too. Got him. Next. There. That's it when it comes to cow level. Yeah, there was just one unfortunate death, but it's all good at the end of the day. So, let me actually repair, get my merc back.
Oh, hi there.
Rate him view repair. Craft my last flawless jewels while I'm at it, because the next time I will be visiting this mode, it's going to be with another patch whenever it drops on the live servers, because I don't know when it will happen. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, this time is going to be dedicated for the YouTube segment, specifically for such topic as discussing and evaluating how good Lightning Trap Assassin is at Hell difficulty. Now, first things first. Well, my name is Alexander Alexandrovich, and if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to leave a like, share the video, subscribe, and turn the post notification bell on if you want to keep those videos coming, especially for the future characters, those classes that I have not played with, because I'm going to be doing an in-depth discussion about various mechanics of those classes. For instance, when it comes to Lightning Trap Assassin and her performance on Hell difficulty, I will not going to do as much of an in-depth talk as I did for Nightmare difficulty. If you haven't checked that video out, make sure that you do so. It's going to be already uploaded on my YouTube channel, and it is available in the VOD format as well. So for a basic understanding of how Lightning Traps works, and what you should be looking for, starting from Nightmare difficulty, you should check that video. In this video, I will be mostly focusing on what has changed, improved, or became worse when it comes to those skills on hell difficulty. And like always, I will not going to touch upon gear aspect when it comes to whether or not you personally have a gear or not. If you have a gear, that's great. If you don't have a gear, that's all right, because I am going to be focusing strictly on the mechanical nuances of the skill and class in general. So that's pretty much it. Now, let's start with Shadow Discipline quickly. So, what changed specifically from Nightmare to Hell difficulty, you might ask? I would say not that much. I mean, Claw Mastery, just a filler to get it to Burst of Speed. Burst of Speed became better if you already was getting good at kiting enemies and at Nightmare difficulty, then it will be even easier for you to kite enemies on Hell difficulty, respectively, even those ones that have extra fast property on them. It's not that big of a deal when it comes to this skill. Its properties stayed pretty much the same. Psychic Hammer, just a feeler to get to Cloak of Shadows. What can I say about Cloak of Shadows? Like I suspected, I have not found any good application for this skill. Don't get me wrong, when the skill actually works, it lowers the defense of the enemies. That includes those enemies are white ones and elite ones and champions, but not bosses. However, to pull this thing off, you would have to stay pretty much in melee range. Why you would want to do this for Lightning Trap Assassin? You are very proficient with this class. You are very proficient, even I should say like super proficient at kiting and keeping enemies at bay. Why would you wanna go close to them? To lower their resistances and kill them slightly faster, but why risk it? Like, I don't understand. Maybe I'm looking at this like in the wrong way or in the wrong sense, because the duration of it at this level lasts 18 seconds, so it's good because nothing will survive even without you having the best gear for 18 seconds outside of maybe bosses. But I still haven't used the skill at all. Like, it was just sitting there practically doing nothing for me. So you can leave your thoughts when this video goes live on MightyBrosky YouTube channel. You can leave your thoughts and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see... Personally, I haven't found that much of a usage for the skill on Hell difficulty. That was my experience. If you have had more experience with this class, if you use the skill extensively, and you can truly... bring some examples with how the skill works, like why it synergizes well with all your setup, you can leave your comments and explain why I should have been using the skill when I was leveling, or when I will be leveling her in the future when it comes to testing her abilities already post patch 2.4. So that's pretty much it. I don't have anything bad to say about the skill, but personally I haven't found any usage of it. So Cloak of Shadow, nice to have you, I suppose, but you don't give me that much of value anyway. But Mind Blast, oh boy. Yes, like you have seen, those of you who are following my playthrough either on stream or on YouTube, Mind Blast is like, this skill is, from my point of view, is one of the best skill for crowd control. Even though it doesn't trap enemies, it allows you to pretty much permanently stun lock them in animation. Even if you haven't mind controlled them and turned them into your allies, you can actually just, like I've said, non-stop stun slash stagger them pretty much until they will be dead, either by your merc, by yourself, by your party member, and so on and so forth. So this skill is great for especially for solo playthrough. Is great. It's going to save your character, it's going to save your merc, it's going to save any of your ally. So in any dangerous situation, if you feel like you want to escape, maybe like shake off some of the nasty melee enemies from you, like those minotaurs who constantly turn you into hit recovery status. You can just pull off Mind Blast, and they cannot counter it. Even the ones that have, you know, like this extra fast, or even those Minotaurs when they are speeding up their attack speed with Frenzy and Double Swing, you can prevent this by simply doing Mind Blast, and in between placing some traps or doing something else like firing Fire Blast, letting your Merc do its job when it comes to finishing those enemies. So Mind Blast, it's great. It became like the value of Mind Blast from my point of view when it comes to hell difficulty, it's very high. Especially if you take into the account those enemies that are immune to lighting. You know, you're not going to do that much damage to them because lighting is first and foremost your primary damage type and secondary is fire. Keeping them at bay with Mind Blast, it's perfect. Like a lot of the times you have seen from this playthrough, I could easily keep them at bay, even when especially when it comes to Bale waves farming. Like, you can just make fun of them. You saw that I mind control like 3 or 4 of them, and they just destroyed that elite guy, even though even though my Merc was standing like 3 or 4 meters away. Like, he couldn't get in, but those guys destroyed it easily. So for Bale runs, it's great. For campaign play, like it's great overall. I cannot say anything bad. It has a huge range, it has a very good effect, and I liked this. I like the skill. I liked and I will like the skill. Like, hopefully, when it comes to Future and Diablo 4, even though I know Rogue is not technically an assassin, I hope she gets something like this, something spammable that you can keep enemies at bay with and easily just kite them, outrun them, stagger, whatever the case. Because, like, I like the skill. Like, this skill is on par with how good, like, for Necromancer, how good Bone Prison is. This skill is on par with it. In some aspects, it's even better because not only you're controlling enemies, you can actually prevent them from anything, legit anything. And if you're getting lucky, you're also converting them to your side. Not like super good skill on hell difficulty. Like, I haven't expected how good it will be. So yeah, I'm done with Shadow Disciplines. Let's go towards the traps. Nothing in martial arts, by the way, so this tree can easily ignore it. Traps. Now, big elephant in the room, Fire Blast. 2 situations. I could say, I will say it up front. Even though I said that I'm not going to talk about the gear too much, I will say, however, when you should be putting so much points that I have invested right now into the skill. In 2 circumstances, or in 2 situations. If your Merc doesn't have Infinity, or 2 situations, right? Yes, 2 situations. 1, excuse me. Only in 1 condition, if your Merc doesn't have Infinity. Why? Because Act 3 will going to be... No, actually 2 situations. If your Merc doesn't have Infinity, and second situation, if your Merc isn't geared from the top to the bottom with best installed gear. I'm talking about insanely good weapon, insanely good armor, insanely good helm with life leech. Because if you're not going to invest into Fire Blast, whenever you get to Act 3, like Act 1 and Act 2, yes, you'll get some lighting immunes, but they are few and far in between, not too many of them you will encounter, and you can either bypass them or let your Merc do everything for you, like just keep the mind control and let the Merc kill you. But in Act 3, the amount of monsters, and especially elite packs with lighting immune, are insanely high. Higher than in any of those acts. So, if your Merc cannot kill them easily by himself, you should definitely, or if he doesn't have Infinity, you should definitely heavily invest into Fire Blast. Because with Fire Blast, it's relatively easy to get through Act 3, which is supposedly unbeatable if you don't have Infinity or if you're playing solo. With Trap Assassin, with Lightning Trap Assassin, by using Fire Blast, by investing so many points that I haven't invested, like 30 skill points, or actually I should say like I had it at 27 is because of the gear I have like at level 30. It's relatively easy to go through Act 3, even with Fire Immune. The only thing you have to worry about is when enemies have both like lightning and fire, then you would have to control them with Mind Blast and let your Merc finish the job. But everything else, council members, jungles, sewers, Cross Bazaar, whatever the case it might be, it's relatively easy to go if you invest into Fire Blast to go through it. Because additional element that I have noticed about the Fire Blast, I don't know if this is, I don't know if it's connected with the way with the level of the skill or just your gear, but the stagger effect is a huge benefit. This skill can stagger even the dangerous enemies from point blank range, from mid screen, from far away, and prevent them from doing anything. Examples would be Minotaurs. I don't know, haven't tested against Lost Souls, but let's just name those snakes with, what do you call it, Bone Spear, as well as some council members. Like, the stagger effect is insanely valuable. And because of this, because you can also spam it, because it has, like, whenever your gear gets naturally better, plus it has a huge range, you will have this fast enough attack speed. It will allow you to just spam it and kill those enemies quicker while your Merc is tanking and while you are also controlling the battlefield by firing in between your Fire Blast shots of Mind Blast. Like, you do this, you switch quickly, do this, then you switch quickly, do this. You get the idea. So because of the stagger, because of the benefits of the stagger, and because this is a very flexible tool that allows you to go through the beginning until the end of the campaign solo without relying on anyone's help, I cannot say anything bad about the skill. I was going to note like that this skill is not doing as much damage in comparison to Lightning Sentry, but that's something to be expected. It's your second. Any secondary damaging spell is going to do less damage, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just logical conclusion. So yeah, I cannot say anything bad about this spell. Like I've said, more in-depth mechanic about how you could utilize it, how you can actually preemptively fire those grenades in front of you when enemies are approaching you through the obstacles, you can find in my previous videos when I did the overview of this assassin for normal and nightmare difficulty. Here I'm just covering what has changed for hell. And yeah, the value of Fire Blast when it comes to hell difficulty is very, very big. I relied on it, I utilized it a lot. You have seen me doing it in this stream and previous stream when I had went from Act 1 until Act 2, from Act 2 until Act 4, and so on and so forth. So yeah, of course, another, like, why the damage gets, like, why this skill allows you to accumulate such high damage is something that I have not talked about when it comes to Nightmare difficulty overview. Look at the amount of synergy that it receives. Shockweb, it has it. Charged Bolt Sentry, it has it. Then Lightning Sentry, it also has it. Then Dead Sentry, it also has it. It also receives bonuses both from Wake of Fire and Wake of Inferno. So even if you not going to invest anything into those two Wake of Fire and Wake of Inferno, because you invest so heavily into left side of the tree, like those skills that I have mentioned, and you put a lot of points into Fire Blast, you are going to be you're going to feel yourself very good on hell difficulty, because like I've said, like, it's second elemental damage type, and even if you don't have Infinity, it's not that big of a deal. If you do have Infinity, obviously those spare points will go directly into the synergy for your Lightning Sentry traps, and like I've said, for your ally or for your summon that you will unlock, which is Shadow Master. So, but I have not used it, I don't have Infinity, so I have used a different route. That's pretty much it. Shockwave. Synergistic skill. I didn't use it. I don't know how it works. I only unlocked it because I know it's a synergy for Lightning Sentry and it gives damage boost. Same thing I can say about Charged Ball Sentry. As far as Lightning Sentry goes, was there anything new that I have discovered when it comes to hell difficulty? Not really. It's the same stuff. You place them, you make sure that they don't hit obstacles. You can place them to lure enemies. You can place them to check if the enemies are present. So there is nothing totally new and different when it comes to this spell for hell difficulty. What about that sentry, you might ask? Well, the only thing I will say that changed from normal to hell, it's its value. Like, is its value. Value in terms of how much damage it will do when it comes to corpse explosion. Because the enemy's HP are getting higher, the value of it is getting bigger. That's pretty much it. Same thing with Necromancer's corpse explosion, by the way. And when it comes to everything else, yeah, pretty much nothing new for that sentry that I have discovered exclusively on hell difficulty. Setups, maybe I can talk a little bit of setups. So if you want, like you have seen with those Minotaurs and with other enemies that were lightning immune, I killed some of the enemies that were not lightning immune. I lured them towards those corpses when I preemptively placed dead sentries. I lured them how, you might ask? Well, there's two options, either by directly allowing them to follow you or by trying to convert them with your Mind Blast. And then with them, manually go towards this corpse. You wait there. You wait until this mind control effect is going to be gone, and then they will explode and die. So that's pretty much the only new trick or like setup that I was able to pull off when it comes to hell difficulty. Mechanically, pretty much everything stays the same. There is nothing new or unorthodox that I could say about that sentry. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, all the coverage for those skills had been done. The coverage when it comes to what I have discovered when it comes to new site or new like element towards those mechanics. Once again, if you want, this is more for an advanced people. If you want basic understanding of how each individual skill works that I have just been talking about, starting from shadow disciplines and then covering traps, you should definitely check. I think it's in this way. I'm going to leave a link to the previous video. You should definitely check the video on Nightmare difficulty for a Nightmare difficulty overview of Assassin when I covered her abilities on the base level, the ones that I had been talking about. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, for this coverage I pretty much finished everything for this overview of this class. What can I say as some words of conclusion? Like, do I recommend you to play with this class? Absolutely. Especially if you like kiting enemies, if you like fighting and killing them from afar, if you enjoy mind controlling them, if you also enjoy a huge bonus is flexibility, because you will not be tied. Like, if you don't have gear, you are not tied strictly to one element. You have lightning, you have fire, you have physical damage, you have mind control. With your merc, like in combination, it will allow you to persevere and clear everything. You just have to keep in mind those tips that I had given to you about the Fire Blast, about its importance for hell difficulty if you don't have Infinity, and you'll be good to go. Like, legit, you don't. I think like with this class, if you exclude deaths that I had, like, I died 2 times. Once I died in Act 3 when I thought that it will be a good idea to not invest heavily into Fire Blast. I failed. I respect, and I would, because of this, because of how much I invested into Fire Blast, I beat Act 3 relatively easy. And I died on cow level because I was too lazy on this stream. Like, I legit forgot, I had forgotten to click on Healing Potion. compare this to maybe like with Necromancer I died more than like I think 3 or 4 times, but with him I was rarely ever using Bone Prison, so I play unsafe and rush down style. Even though it's not recommended, even though he has instruments, like with him I died more, but I think like she as well as Bone Necro, because of their flexibility, like they can go toe to toe with each other in terms of how good they are. But generally speaking, this is a very good class to start with. I like her more than Elemental Druid, aka Tornado Druid, way more, because she, despite the fact that even if you encounter like lightning immune enemies, you still have more than enough damage from your Fire Blast, and you can control them with Mind Blast. And with this and your Merc's power, you can overpower them way faster in comparison to Tornado Druid, which suffers from Cold Immune, Tornado Swiffing, and factors that he have to stay close to the enemy and kill them, but he doesn't create, or he doesn't do insane amount of damage. So that's that. With her, you will feel much more safer, that's for sure. And it's a good class with which you can start new season. I have heard, like I've said, that there's going to be a new season on the horizon, maybe next month, maybe it will happen in 2 months. I don't know the exact date, but if you think about starting a new playthrough or a new season with this class, you will not regret it. Like I've said, the flexibility, her mobility, especially if you're good at kiting, everything combined is going to allow you to relatively easy play through all of the campaign areas and start farming for gear. Yes, she doesn't have teleport. Yes, she has to find, like many other classes, either use the staff or find Enigma at the end of the day, but first you have to get to that point, to get to farming. And I think that her flexibility and just the ease of play with which you can do so, it's a good candidate for you to consider if you're thinking about like what classes should you pick, with which to start with your season, or just in general new playthrough. How do I rate her in comparison to my other classes, you might ask? Well, tricky question. I'd say that she will be on the 2nd place when it comes to mobility, only losing to Sorceress. Duh, because teleport exists. But she shares the 2nd place with Necromancer because of, like I said, flexibility and not relying heavily on gear. Even though she receives huge bonuses from all the gear pieces that she has, if you're good at kiting, you don't need it. Like, my resistances was way lower than something that you had right now, like for the most part of hell difficulty, and I still got through it. But I have seen some people are obsessed by having everything like maxed out or overcapped, like 75% at everything. Otherwise, your hell difficulty will be impossible. Nah. This is a stereotype. And it's false because it's false for casters, let's just say it like this. For casters who excels at medium range or far range combat. Because there's going to be a lot of room, there's going to be flexibility involved with the way how you kite enemies, how you position yourself. They don't take into account because they just want to face tank everything. You don't need to do this with her. Like I said, burst of speed. You have seen that some even extra fast enemies were having a hard time catching up with me. That's pretty much it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be it for the overview of this class. And once again, if you have any kind of comments about the way how I have explained those advanced techniques, you can leave them in the comment section once this video goes live on our MightyBrosky YouTube channel, link to which you will find in the separate tab section below the Twitch player. And also, don't forget, like I've said at the beginning, to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel, plus turn the post notification bell on if you don't want to miss out any of the future videos. And yep, I'm done, and see you in the next video. Peace. Okay, now as far as everything else that I wanted to do, yeah, I'm pretty much going to conclude today's stream. I just want to say... Let's do it like this. Oops. I definitely didn't want to do this. Okay. Hopefully it works. Yep. I just want to say that next time when I'm going to be playing this character, it will be already once the patch 2.4 drops, like I've said. Most likely, I, as well as my brother, will return to online mode when the patch 2.4 drops. For the sake of revisiting the characters that we had leveled and giving our feedback about what we think about the changes of these characters, what we think about changes for the mercenaries, changes in general, and so on and so forth. Any future characters that we will be leveling are going to be leveled in single player mode with mods along the way. Why? Because there had been, like I've said, starting from tomorrow, just like my brother started previously earlier this week with his playthrough. When it comes to single player with mods, I am going to begin my new character playthrough. It's either going to be Lightning Sorceress or Lightning Chavazon, with mods that have plethora of QOL changes, bigger stash, improved gameplay elements, and so on and so forth. The reason is pretty simple. It's like we are not going to, even if you ask us, like, if we're going to start a seasonal journey in online mode, the answer is most definitely will be no, because even if Blizzard decides to include, like, extra stash space for those who have played a season or something like this, even though I heavily doubt that this is going to happen, most likely it will be some kind of fluff. I'm not interested in this. Nor am I interested in extra 2 Rune Wars that both are not going to be that much of a game-breaking thing for me. Everything else that they are going to have when it comes to rebalancing classes and introducing improved set items, you could experience this in single player. So personally, me and my brother, we don't see the point of why we should return for multiplayer to keep trying new characters. So future characters will be tested, like they will be leveled in single player mode. That's for I'm sharing with you my future plans and my brother's future plans. That's pretty much it for today. I would like to say thank you for all of those who had watched today's stream. Whether you tuned in from the beginning, middle, or the end doesn't really matter. I appreciate all of your attention, all of your support, participation. If you watch VODs on Twitch, it's great. If you watch VODs on YouTube, it's also great. Any highlights, any videos discussing and showing game mechanics, it's a huge support that you are showing to us, and we are, both me and my brother, are grateful for it. As far as today's stream, this is pretty much it. On tomorrow's stream, like I've said, it's going to be single player experience with mods, with a lot of QOL changes, with everything pretty much getting better. And if you have missed certain parts from today's stream, you can rewatch it in the video on demand section. You can also rewatch it on our YouTube channel, link to which you'll find in the separate tab section down below, where you will always find something interesting to watch related to Diablo 2 Resurrected, and not only, such as playthroughs. Playthroughs consists of VODs, highlights, and videos discussing game mechanics. If you want to stay up to date with everything related to the news that we are sharing, such as games that we have played, planning to play, and playing right now, as well as discussing some interesting stuff, make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Again, links are in the separate tab section down below. And also, don't forget that you can show your support and appreciation by not only watching streams and videos, becoming a follower on Twitch would be great, subscribing on Twitch, on the YouTube channel, share the videos, leave a like to them, and pause the turn notification bell on to not miss any of the future videos. Additionally, there is also a Patreon page, and you, by becoming a Patreon, can unlock up to 3 exclusive videos on a weekly basis, and you can watch them ahead of time, ahead of their planned release, before the YouTube schedule, ahead of their planned YouTube schedule release. It's as little as $1 per month. I think it's very affordable, and you should definitely, you should heavily consider it if you want to watch all of those content ahead of time and not wait with everything else in the line. With that said, guys, this is going to be it for today's stream. My name was Alexander Osnow. I wish you all the best, take care of yourselves, stay sound, stay healthy and cheerful, and see you on tomorrow's stream, where I will be playing single-player Diablo 2 Resurrected with mods. Until tomorrow, guys, have a great time of the day. Peace.